The transition sucked, but it's fine. Hello and welcome to another Saturday. My mic is not in the right spot. Hi. how is everybody's weekend starting off? I am tired. It was my first week at work and it's wasn't even like busy. It was busy but not busy, but like going, being off for like so many months and then going back. I just like eh. But we're here. We're here and things are great. And hello, Kiko. How are we doing? How are things? I am still sitting on the fanfic, procrastinating on the arena fight for 6 months. Yeah, we love a good procrastination in this house. Um, all right, I'm a bit like unorganized. I mean, is that really a shock? Um, so are we working on the fan fiction today, or are we doing something else? As far as uh, ooh, and enjoying vacation, sometimes going to work, grocery shopping, looking at what others do. You shouldn't go to work on your vacation, even though I've done that too, though. Apparently, the boss is so pissed with the freezer section have to do much that he decided, fine, I'll stop ordering. You can do it. Wow, that's funny. When I say funny, I mean and I'm like, finally, someone who actually walks into the freezer storage. Woo! Yay. So my supervisors do the ordering now. Well, hopefully it's better for you than what it has been. Oh. So yeah. What am I working on today? Um I don't I was thinking about doing some character art because I've got Charles done. And I've got Charles's human form done. I'm not doing his wolf form. That can go suck Star Leaf Floor. And Darian's done now. So probably I might just continue working on the boys and do Christopher and Richard. Or I could switch it up and do Emily or Elizabeth and Kira. Where the fuck did I get Emily from? Um I am also not functioning. Hello, Nina. Welcome, welcome. I was doing earlier this morning. I was getting some stuff made. When I say stuff, I made like one little tiny 10-second video and thought that was cool. For Monday's title reveal for Incarnate for Project Incarnate, I almost said the fucking title again. I am so tired. Nia says, I'm so tired, but I'm about to eat dinner and hope afterwards I am more awake and can do some writing. Yay! Hopefully. As you can tell, I am needed to know. Thought about getting another coffee, but then I realized I'm out of creamer, and it makes me sad. I should have made my coffee later in the day. Yeah. So the I washed my hair yesterday, so the fluff is fluffing right now, and it's driving me crazy. I don't want to do the arena fight. I want to jump forward to do my Lavelle Anatomy full. Oh, sorry. I mean, skip it. Skip it. Soon you don't have to hide anymore, and you can just say the title. I know. I am. I am excited. I'll be able to say the title soon, and I'll be able to put it like. Um, I'm thinking the little bat symbol. I might switch it to the book title. Do like the author of, like others do. But then maybe I should wait till the actual thing can be bought. I don't know. Um, I have no idea what. Let's face it. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I just make it up. I'm just. I just. I Google video. I go onto YouTube, and then I'm like, how do find me video? How do? Okay, and like I'm still trying to decide if I want an author website or what was the other thing? There was an author website, a newsletter. Like I don't know about that stuff. You know, I also want to make a new like productivity stream thumbnail. I've got a channel because I'm gonna not quite rebrand. We're not really doing a rebrand, but I want to make it look a little bit more authory and a little less chaos, even though it's still gonna be the same fucking chaos. So I was like, I made some of that stuff last week or the week before. Ugh. Also, just finished Act 1 of a fanfic that has the best representation of Anduril that I have ever seen. Like, I legit believe she was like that, especially being poisoned by the blight. That's cool. I can't skip the fight. I'm sorry. The fight was why. Uh, that's what gets them to Arlathan. Okay. And meet Solus again. Oh no. God, I can't wait to be done my contract so I can go back and finish Dragon Age. Because I want to I want to find out the freaking I don't know how. I really don't. I feel like my phone listens to me, but I keep ending up on Dragon Age TikToks, and they're all like they are spoiler heavy. They're like little clips from the game, and then I just have to like scroll really fast because I do not want to see it. And I'm oh no, it's also horrific. Lovely. So yeah, no, I'm avoiding that like the plague. Um Please, universe, let me see the finale live. Right? Right? Because like I kind of feel bad because like I read all your comments, but it's just kind of like there's so much that like I want to say, and I keep going like, oh, I'll get back to it later. Like I'll reread the comments before like the next stream, and then I forget, and I'm just kind of like, oh no. I need to make like notes to like for stuff. Um. Oh no. Yes, please avoid. I am doing my bestest. There is a minor caveat. You know how I said that once I was done Dragon Age Veilguard, I was going to be done with video game streams? Well, no plan survives contact with the enemy. And the enemy has revealed themselves. So hey, I love your wall of texts. I love the notification that all I see is like comment. It's like there's like a little sentence and then it says comment 1 of 2 or 2 of 2 and I'm just like yee. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is coming out in October. It is coming out around the estimated release date that I have not mentioned yet. Because I don't want to mention when I'm releasing the book. But I projected like if everything works great, it will come out sometime around X. And then they announced the date of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. And it's I basically decided it's my book release birthday present or my book baby birthday present. Like I published a book, now I'm going to get this game. And since I streamed Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 1, the game from like the early 2000s or so, I have to do the second one. Right? Like I have to do the second one. So I guess I'm gonna keep gaming streams on Monday. Why not? Yeah. Oh wait, isn't there issues with bugs? I haven't heard anything like that. I mean, this game has been in development hell for a few years. I didn't even think the motherfucker was coming out, let's be honest. But yeah, I already talked to hubby, and we're basically like, this it's a reward for me getting the book out. And I'm going in completely blind, just like I did with Veilguard. And yeah, I mean, where's my hey Google? When is Vampire the Masquerade's Bloodlines 2 coming out?
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is scheduled for release on October 21st, 2025.
Yeah, the 21st is when that's happening. Which I have to remember to change my calendar. The 21st is the Tuesday. So, hold on. GameStar, biggest German gaming news magazine, reported a few days back with what they tested, what they were allowed to test, but show no footage. I was watching Outside Xbox. It's either Outside Xbox or Outside Extra. It's one of them because I watch both of those channels respectively. They did a was it, there was a bug that let one of them play the game past the demo. But they didn't show too much footage either. I think they just showed like the reveal stuff. But yeah. Well, hopefully it won't be buggy come the 21st of October. It is still a full month before release. Or a little over a month. Under a month? I know math. Guys, I'm tired. So hopefully it'll come out. I am going to pre-order it. So I can get all of the things. I'm a little annoyed because their pre-order bonuses lock different clans behind the pre-orders. And you know how I feel about okay, maybe we don't know. Maybe I haven't talked about it. Pre-order bonuses need to be cosmetic only. Locking storyline, game classes, or like integral parts of the game behind pre-order bonuses are bullshit, full stop. And you can disagree with me. I literally don't care. Yeah, hold on, I'll pull it up. One sec. So this way I like have the actual information. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Steam. They heard Crystal releasing a book. We're like, hey, let's release a game for Crystal. I would rather I just don't like new page, please. No, this is the first one. I want the second one, you dumb bastard. Steam didn't understand the assignment. There it is. Okay. So, also microtransactions can die in a fire, full stop. Here's where Crystal gets upset. So, me share my screen because we'll show this off here. Whee! Oh boy. Can we kind of? Does this work? Not really. Hold on, can we? I mean, it kind of works. Okay. So, we can't see my mouse. So, you have the base game, okay, there we go. Standard edition, deluxe edition, and premium edition. Okay. Here. Base game, all 3 editions, duh. The Santa Monica stuff is going to only come in the deluxe edition. These are cosmetics. I don't have a problem with this. These are key items from the original game. I have no problem with this. But the instance when you get to what's included in the premium edition, the gold edition right here. La Sombra, playable clan. Toreador, playable clan. You only get these 2 clans if you get the deluxe edition, if you get the premium edition. The freaking premium. If you're curious, here are the prices in Canadian. This is the premium price, $19.99. They're locking 2 classes. La Sombra, which are all shadow spooky fun times, and the Toreador, the sexy ones. I kind of hate that. Am I going to buy it? Of course I am, because I'm going to want to see all versions of the storyline. But yeah, cheesed me off. Didn't like it. Not cool. Like, I feel like I'm a bit of a hypocrite, being like, well, I hate this thing, and yet I'm still going to get their money, spend their money. But I don't want to FOMO, if I want to play the Toreador or the La Sombra. Granted, I would want to play the La Sombra more than the Toreador, because, fun fact, the La Sombra are more or less the vampires or the one clan of vampires in my books. They are shadowcasters. I took that as a base and went and decided to play. So I would love to make like the bad guy, Christopher, right? I would love to make. Hey, come back! Where'd I go? Stop sharing. Broke things. It's fine. So yeah, no, so I'm a little annoyed. Okay, but I also want it. So I'm a little bit of a loss. Yeah, I agree. Pre-order bonuses should be cosmetic. I hate when the game locks plot behind pre-order bonuses. Me too. I mean, look at Alan Wake, right? And I played the Alan Wake 2. Their DLC. There was the 2 different story modes were pre-order. And granted, they were fine. No, actually, no. I loved Rose's story. Rose's story was fucking hilarious. But also the price wasn't that bad. I think it was $90 for the Epic edition. Right? Yeah. What the hell? Excuse me? The fuck? I'm sorry, but this does not look like enough extra content to justify that price. I agree. The base price is $80. Like, the game better be fucking good. If it wasn't for the contract, that I just start, like, if I didn't go back to work, I'd be like so pissed off because I'm like, I needs it. I mean, look at this in a comparative. Okay, we're gonna give it to a sprint here in a minute. I'm just gonna jump on my soapbox for a hot second. Hold on, let me pull up something else real quick. And I know this isn't going to mean much to you guys. All right. Actually, I probably shouldn't log on to WoW. I could probably do this through the webpage. World of Warcraft Midnight pre-order. Because here's another problem I have. The freaking new expansion for World of Warcraft is also coming out, so I will also be buying it. Okay? But My internet's being an asshole. Come on. We're talking about, like, ew, 7430? Sheesh. Okay. Oh my god, the ads on here. Can we just get the chart without all the ads? Okay. Hold on. Sorry, I don't want to use the Wowhead ad thing because there's so freaking many ads. Also, I need to appear offline because I'm not on game. I don't want my friend to think that I'm playing. Upgrade. Yeesh. 7030 something. G's. 1990. Okay, so I'll share my screen again. I don't have any personal information on here, so we're fine. Can I window? BattleNet. So is it gonna let me? Oh, collapse filter panel. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. Stand by where Crystal plays with buttons. Because I'm like, you don't need to see my friend's details. Okay. World of Warcraft. Upgrade. Because this is just something, just like comparative here. Okay. So over here. Yeah. I'm not gonna, I made sure I changed my surname. I changed it back when BattleNet was like you have to show your battle ID. I changed it to my character name. So we're good. I just don't want, you don't need to see these people's names, you know? Anyway, so here's your prices in Canadian for the new expansion that is coming out at some point. It doesn't even have an actual release date yet. But these are the prices. It is cheaper than Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. And here's what you get. For $114, you get the game, you get a level boost, you have a system early access, you have a currency you can use in-game, you have different mounts you can use, you have access when the beta starts for the expansion, you have access to that. You have, when it launches, you have early access, right? You have game time. You have pets. You have transmog stuff. You have more mounts, right? Like all of this, like it's almost triple the content for the price, what, $5 or $6 cheaper than a full game. So like, and yes, you are right. You are right. It is an expansion. It is an online. They're an online an expansion to an online game that is constantly earning money from you. I pay once a year, right? Which is it's just something I do. But I'm more just referring to shot by shot of how many objects and how many, like, yes, the plot is locked behind the paywall, just like the Lasombra classes are. But that is an entire game. That is an expansion you're paying for. It's no different than The Sims in my mind. Right? Oh. Who needs a million mounts? Just be happy with a horse your ancestor has been fine with having for centuries. I don't know why that's making me laugh so much, but that is. So like what the point that I'm trying to get at is dollar for dollar, you're getting more bang for your buck. And so WoW pisses me off less, I guess. Yeah, yeah, Sims, they just need to get over the fact. They just need to They just need to start over. They need to release Sims 5. Take everything that you learned from Sims 4, all right, and put it in Sims 5. Done. And then add on to it. Like, but if we start bitching about EA again, we're never going to start the sprint. Not that I'm complaining, because literally I'm just going to be doing character art. But yeah, that's my basic. I love it till, like, by the way, guys, I'm gonna still be doing gaming streams on Monday, and it's now turned into what I'm willing to spend versus what I'm willing to have. We love this. They won't, because they have their mobile game to make. I don't understand why they're bothering with a mobile game. How many people play Sims on their freaking mobiles? Or is that just the millennial in me? I sound very boomerish in that moment. All waiting for Paralives and Inzoi since Life by You got canceled. Uh-oh. Nina's bringing out the rats. All right. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Yeah. Let's get the sprint going. So we can at least pretend that we are here to work, even though we all know that is grade A level bullshit. Oh no. And we're feeding the rats now. All right. I doing it. We're bringing out the library timer again because honestly, I'm obsessed. And how do we? There we go. We'll do that. That works for me. Whew. That just looks weird because now I have names on 2 different spots. But I'm still learning how to restream. Use restream. I need my I do it. I do it and then I don't do it. To be angry with the arena master. Get her on her way to Solus. Let's do that. All right. 45 minutes on the clock. We'll be back. Even though they don't know yet, they're destined for each other. We love this though. We'll be back after the 45-minute drops. Happy sprinting, happy productivity. I might get some water, or I might just start doing the art. Who knows? See you soon. the end of our first sprint. How did we do? We had a pacing through pages, aka Jen, join us. Hey Crystal, hey Chad, reading Twisted Love and trying to stay cool. Hope you are all well. I hope you succeed in staying cool where you're at, because we had like nothing but heat waves the past like month. I mean, hashtag summer. But it's starting to get the fall cozy here, so it's just been really nice. I've loved the break. But we're doing good. How did the sprint go for folks? I worked on some art stuff. My brain is brain weaseling as it is wanting to do. So I'm probably doing an art piece that is wasting my time. Well, not necessarily wasting my time, because I'll probably use it later, I think. But yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Wouldn't worry about it. Yeah. I can't really talk about it because I'm redoing the Godsborn art a little bit. I think I've showed that off at least. Or I kind of want to I kind of want the chains part of it. So I duplicated the image and started removing all the detail, leaving just the chains for reasons that I can't get into. Should I have been working on character art instead? Maybe. But it's fine. It's totally fine. I did nothing this sprint. Next sprint, I want to try to work on my map. Love it. I tried to make a map this morning and gave up. The amount of times, oh my god. The amount of times I've tried to do the map for the prequel and have just thrown it in the trash. I understand this. I'm at the confronting scene between Lavellen, did I do it right? And the arena master. Last convo before finishing the paragraph for the chapter, and then revise. Woohoo! Also looked up the name for the red shirts. Red shirts? Are we talking about Star Trek? Got 73% enjoying the book so far. I love that for you. I unfortunately have never heard of Twisted Love. Keep that in mind. Caveat to that, I have not heard of a lot of things, and I'm currently working on a reading challenge for myself where I have put in all of the books recommended to me over the last few years into a Wheel of Fortune picker thingy, and am trying to slowly make my way through the Wheel of Fortune picker thingy. Right now, I'm currently working on your crystal.exe has stopped functioning. Please restart your crystal.exe. I'm currently working on Mistborn still. I'm about halfway through. It was the hell of a book to start on. It's fine. Fill them in and then write more environmental description. Red shirts equals okay. Gotcha. I have two people in that chapter that I just referred to as Finger Guy and Friend. Fair enough. I also did laundry. So if you hear the bang, the kaplunk, and the kaperk, all the sound noises, that's what's currently happening. About 30 feet away from me right now. Yeah. Finger Guy, because right in the paragraph, the first paragraph is if I'm playing five finger roulette, and of course she wins, and he's relieved of a finger. Love it. I apologize. I'm right now. Yeah. Oh, I know what I could do, because I don't think I've shown you guys yet. I've shown the Chaos Queens and Dio. My current attempt at character art. Are these the final character arts? No, because I'm gonna commission this shit. But my happy ass has finished two of the main characters / side characters, depending on who's narrating at the time. We have Darian Raynor and Charles Stormclaw. So let me. Could I do this not on my iPad? Probably. Let me see if I can turn the brightness down here. Hold on. Because if the brightness is turned down, you might actually be able to see shit. Concept, eh? Gimme. Okay. So first off, here's our boy. My really shitty attempt at Darian Raynor. He is my mentor character / the currently the second oldest living vampire in the story, in the universe. So I did him. I couldn't. He took a while. And then we've got our goodest boy. We've got Charles, our werewolf, our guardian, our protector. There are some people in our community that would really love to have a night out with this particular person. And yeah. What a fun challenge. I finished my master's program a couple weeks ago. So I'm trying to find my place back in the world of reading for fun. So looking for some fun ways to challenge my TBR. Full disclosure, the Wheel of Fortune picker thingy is not my idea. My friend Mars, one of the Chaos Queens, they did a let the wheel choose what I do for like a couple hours every day. And I don't have that many things that I do. At least I don't think so. And I also struggle with trying to just find a couple hours to do stuff. My hyper focus kicks in, and it's like once I decide that this is what I'm going to do, I do it until I get tired. So I decided to just do it like for reading, because I am probably one of the worst read writers in one of the worst read writers, I think, readers in our community. And to answer your question, Kiyoko, pardon me, I'm working on it. I'm about that way through. So there's the front. This is where we're at. I not a particularly fast reader by any means. Sorry, I'm trying my bookmark is super fun, but it keeps falling out. So I'm trying to make sure it doesn't fall out again, because I've lost my chapter at least 3 times. You draw 100 better than I do. Full disclosure, because I got frustrated trying to do it from construction. I took Pinterest models that have the head positioned the way I want, used those as construction lines, and then drew around it. Yeah. Should I admit to this? I don't know. But it's fine. It's just construction lines. It's not like I'm actually tracing the entire profile. I love a good spinner wheel. I get decision fatigue pretty badly because of my corporate job, so I rely on spinner wheels to decide the rest of my life. I love that spinner wheel. It's just great. I mean, the Wheel of Reading is what I've called it. I wanted to do vlogs and stuff, but so far Mistborn is just taking me too long to read, because life is currently happening right now. But it is a 37 piece list currently. If we're curious as to the titles, I can pull up and tell you what's on my TBR, because she's huge. That's why I always read chapter by chapter, so I don't lose where I stopped. Yeah, I've been trying to do that. but I also read at work in between customers. So I can't exactly kill a chapter every single time a customer shows up. I wish I could read that fast. Let me see. What is my... I feel like I know some of our friends have TBRs longer than mine. I love how I just said that just as your comment pops. Don't complain. My owned TBR is 150. Yeah, see, my 37-piece TBR. Most of them I do not own. I actually had to go get Mistborn. And that's when I picked up Backhanded Compliments. Because Backhanded Compliments is also on the picker. So I'm like, 2 birds, 1 stone. Showed up. All right, let me... Where is my Notion? Where is... Okay, I mean, Atticus is covered, theoretically. So... Oh, no, okay, cool. We're good. We can just do this. Like, I don't want to show you guys my Atticus, because I was working on that, too. But, start here. So that's the thing. Like, this is where I'm at right now. And then I'm going to, once I'm done Mistborn, I switch it to red. I've got, all different, yeah. I went a little nuts setting this up. But I've got Stolen Tongues, The Hobbit, Wizards of Earth and Sea, or Earthsea, Legends and Lattes, Small Gods, Dragonbone Chair. I'm not sure how to pronounce this one. I'm sorry. Empire of the Vampire, Songs of Achilles, Six of Crows, Orconomics, Golden Compass, Ninth House. Damn it. Okay. Deadly Education, Blood Over Bright Haven, Divine Rivals, The Gunslinger, Gideon the Ninth, and the red books are the books that are currently in the picker. Once a book comes off of the picker, let me pull this down, then the blue set goes on, which is Backhanded Compliments, The Storm Gathers, The Devil's Waltz, The Diamond Back and Broken, The Legionnaire, Heirs of Bone and Sea, Until the Last Page, Down the Well, Maritime Caper, Iron Widow, Darker Shade of Magic, Truth and Other Lies, Vampires Never Get Old, Stormfront, and Nimona. There we go. We're good. I was able to pronounce the thing. There was something else I was going to say about my stupid picker. And then until the list is clear and everything's fine. If it has a series, I also have a column for I will be continuing the series eventually because I'm in love with the first book. And yeah, that's my TBR. I don't own any of them except for Backhanded Compliments and Mistborn. I think. Pretty sure. Yeah. So send help. This is all the picker wheel was based on Daniel Green's Ultimate Guide to Fantasy Reading video. I think I've talked about this on a short or something, or on a video itself. I don't remember. And so I'm like, ooh, these books sound cool. We're not going to talk about how many of these books I haven't finished yet, because I don't love them. There are reasons. I do have rules. After 3 chapters, if I'm not vibing, I DNF and pretend it never happened. And yeah, so that's my wheel of reading challenge. It's not month based, right? It's not like complete X many books by the end of the year or the end of the month, or because if I do that, anytime I give myself deadlines like that, fate laughs at me. So my goal is to just read the books. Last time I tried this, I did a thing called Roll for Book, which was just based on the bookshelf behind me. And I counted the total of how many books are on the shelf. and then I rolled the dice and then picked it. And I didn't get past Aragon, and fuck that shit. So that ended real quick. But yeah, anywho. Oh my god, cat hair. That's the project I was working on. I feel like my iPad's about to die, or just my brightness. Oh, it's just because my brightness is down. Got it. We'll put that back up. Anywho, I am really enjoying Mistborn though. Even if there are moments where I'm like, I do not understand the magic system at all. And I am just reading everything else around it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yes. What do we say we do? Why is... Oh, because freaking, once again, this is how often I open my Notion. Every time I open my Notion, it tells me there's another freaking update. So I gotta update Notion now. Anything else I can... No, I think we're good to start another Spronty sprint, and we can do some more doing of things. Yeah. Oh no, don't yawn. Anything but yawning. Why? Why are we... I'm not yawning. You see nothing. Okay, we're going down here. Whee. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Nope. Yeah, I know it said update and relaunch, but I actually didn't want you to relaunch. You can go away now. There we go. Yeah. Let's do a sprinty sprint. I to change the laundry, and we'll get some shit done. Sound good to everybody's? I make this go bigger. Be very careful not to open any of my Canva tabs because all of my Canva tabs are important, sneaky things. Sneaky things. Okay. We'll be back after 45 more minutes. Happy sprinting even. Do, 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 do. That was the end of that sprint. How do we do? I started doing the construction lines for Christopher and Richard. I had this idea where I might actually do Christopher first, who's my villain. I might do him first and then copy him and put him behind Richard in like a shadow. I think that would be a really cool character art thing to do. I don't know yet. We'll see how ambitious I feel. So I worked on that. I'm currently working on, I'm doing that. It's fine. Oh, hello, Your Majesty. Her Royal Highness has graced us with her presence. Which means I need to turn this off so she doesn't ruin anything. I mean, hello, Azza. Okay, hold on. Go say hi to your friends. Go say hi to your fans. Nope. Okay. Calm down. See? That's easier. She's like, I did not like how you were holding me just there, Mom. Please don't do that again. I'm going to get you a brush. So, yeah, that was that sprint. More character art stuff and things. Also, we had Andy join us. Hello. Welcome. And some hellos for Andy and hello for Kitty. Kyoko did nothing. Though you did watch Epic, or a reaction to Epic, which I'm gonna say I still have yet to watch Epic the musical. Yes, I know. Are we shocked? But that song, the one there is a song. One of the songs lives in my head, and I hate it. Yeah. The person the person is at the Ocean Saga, and of course Ruthlessness is playing. Jen says, I made lunch, sausage ravioli with pumpkin and butternut squash sauce. That sounds tasty. And got 78% in Twisted Love. Yay! I said I would work on the map, says Nina. Accidentally tipped over the rice bag. None of the rice landed on the paper, but it should have. I cleaned up the rice and decided today is not map day. That is a mood. I haven't tried the rice method yet, mostly because I'm terrified about getting rice everywhere. Is a good girl, huh? As he is bonking my hand for pets, so I must indulge. Yeah, maybe watch Madeline James' video for map making. Oh, for Nina. What was I can't remember the map. I watched when I drew up the map for the prequel. There was a really good map guide, and I now cannot remember it. Saved my life. I'm making a friend watch the whole animatics with me soon. She only knows the very last song of the whole thing. Oh my god, Heathen. What's this? The one that lives in my head rent free is the one where it's the super angry bad guy song with I've seen the animatic for it. I've seen many animatics for it. The puppet animatic one is fucking terrifying. It's the hold him down one. That's the one that keeps getting restuck in my head. And I fucking hate it. Fucking hate it so much because it just makes me uncomfortable, which is the point. Okay? It is the point of the song. There is another one I know, the Fight Little Wolf song. I keep wanting to, like, if I could do an animatic, I would do it for Christopher talking to Charles. I think that would be really fun. because that song hits so hard with those two characters. It's just ah. Hey, I will put you on the floor if you start eating that charger. You have been warned. Come here, brat. Or leave. Okay, fine. Screw you then. I've tried the rice method multiple times and I love it, but every single time there's rice everywhere. Ba-ba-da. Also, make sure to show that friend the song Eternity. That's Odie owning it. And so, I don't know why I choke every time. Alex Warren's it. Now I know what you mean by Eternity. That song is part of a draft that's coming out on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. It's not coming out until probably closer to the book release, after the cover reveal. But I am using that song. I am using that particular a particular part of it because it is also Alex and Charles coded. And it'll hit. I'm excited. I'm excited because when I first heard that song, that's exactly where my brain went. It's very much that fighty scene, or that fighty part of the song, where it's it's an endless fight, it's the starless sky, it's the only hell I know, or something like that. I don't remember the exact lyrics, but it's that part. And then it goes into that it's been an eternity since I've had you here with me. And then it ends on that beat, becoming someone you don't know. And that's when you see the cover. So I'm spoiling it. I'm spoiling my own video. But also, you don't know what the images are in there. So yeah, no, I love the Eternity song so much. It's so good. Exactly. I love Epic so much. Hype and went viral, but the fact that it was the last song of 9 Sagas. Also, oh my god. God, the comments take so long to pull up. Then your ship is except for its I feel like it's bent. Because we know who Solus is, right? We know the type of character Solus is. It's swapped, where Alex is more Solus coded than Inquisitor coded. But in the video that I'm going to use, it is from Charles's perspective. Because it's I was watching a video that Becca did, how to make TikToks. And it's like character is or does until X. So it's like you say one line of text, then another line of text until, and then the switch. And so it's from Charles's perspective. So I love that I'm spoiling something that isn't coming out for another, like, what day is it today? 3 weeks? Yeah, because when the cover reveal drops around the 12th, that is when I'm dropping that video. I'm sorry. But you guys started talking to me about Eternity. Now you reminded me of Eternity. Now I want to work on my story that came from a random ass dream I had. I love random ass dream story ideas. They are my favorite. And I automatically love it. Part of me wants I have been fighting with myself for days to release it because the cover is at the end of it. I'm like, well, if I could cut the cover off and still have that hit, but then it doesn't end on the same beat. And that, yeah. I just imagine this face like, I'm a horrible person. I'm so sorry. I had stories that came from dreams. Fun fact, half of my ideas come from freaking random ass dreams I've had. There's this one, of course, this is like a prequel moment, but it's that last night where everybody is running through this like hidden running through this town as this town is on fire and bad things are happening. Yeah, I had that dream, and that's kind of what started it all. And I'm like, nope, too afraid to write the prequel. We're gonna start somewhere else and come back later. So yeah, I'm gonna close Atticus because I don't think I need it anymore for a couple more days. And then I'm gonna close this tab because I don't need this tab. And then I'm gonna close these damn Canva tabs because I don't need any of them. Dream story ideas are fun. The other idea, or it's not, well, I had one the other night slash like while I was it started as a dream, but I was remembering it as I was walking to work. And that's like the final battle of the prequel. Apparently my brain is turning on to the prequel, and I'm not writing the prequel until I've written the other two books, because I'm going to do book 1, book 2, book 3, and then the prequel. That's the order. But there is this dream sequence thing that I had where Alex is trying to tell, and it plays with eternity, is trying to tell Charles that he needs to like be somewhere else, and that he's like trying to like get her to listen to him, and she basically pulls rank because she's like the rebel queen in this part of the story, and it's just like, I am your queen, you will listen to me, and you will go do this thing, and I will be right behind you. And she's never right behind him. And the dream itself was like the part of the battle where like he's ahead, and then it's like he's waiting for her to show up, and she shows up late, and they get separated, and it's a time, and it'll happen at some point. At some point I'll write it. It'll be fine. But like the prequel is so far away from now, honestly, that I really shouldn't be talking about it. But also, I am a jerk. It's fun. Oh, I had such dream where dragons and griffins were flying around. Oh, that sounds like fun. Sorry, yawning. Yawning is a thing that I do, apparently. Oh wow. Sure, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. That's like my response to everything these days. I'm sure it's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. What else? I got anything else I'd talk about? I don't know. Work has been work, and I have 2 more weeks left in my contract. I do not enjoy having to get out the door at 7:00 in the morning, which is fine. Like I get Tim Hortons as a reward for leaving the house, but I still hate it. But yeah, I feel like we could do another sprint. Do we want to do another sprint, or are we just like, chilling now? My random dream, which I very much just used as spark of inspiration for an actual story, which I very much just used as a spark of inspiration, and the actual story is different, was about someone, not me, traveling back in time and getting stuck in Nashville in 1856. Huh? That sounds neat. Yeah, well, my shift starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. And it's like a 45-minute jaunt to get there. So I'm out the door, and it's like a 15 or so minute walk to the bus stop. So I'll give myself enough time to go to Tim's and have breakfast. I don't know why that is what my brain decided I was going to be idea, but I still remember the dream vividly. Yeah, see, I find if the dream lasts in my head for like more than 2 days, then that shit's going to go in the story one way or another. Like whatever story it is. That's why the prequel is so hard to write, because it's a bunch of sporadic dream sequences that I have wanted to turn into a story. Like I know how it starts, mostly. I know mostly how Alex and Charles end up in each other's vicinity. I don't want to say together because they don't end up together in the prequel. It's a will they, won't they romantic subplot in the prequel. It does, but it does not actually hit. Okay. So like they first meet technically, and they're working together, and they're they're friends to almost. So it's not friends to lovers, it's friends to ... And I know like there are particular story beats I want because I've seen them in my head, like in dreams. Everything else in the middle, fuck if I know. You leave the house at 7. I get out of the house at 6:10 in early shift. That is early. Which, I mean, to be fair, you work at a grocery store, so that makes sense. When I worked at a grocery store, I had to be out the door by 4:55 to be at the store for 5 because we opened at 6 or 6:30, something like that. So I remember that life. Right now I'm at a college bookstore. The college bookstore doesn't open till 9. So I get to not have such an early fucking day. Nashville 1856 is oddly specific. It has stuck in my brain ever since. Lol. Exactly. This idea has been stuck with me for like a month. But since it still has time travel / historical setting, it would mean so much research, and research is intimidating. Yeah, see, that's why I like writing paranormal fantasy, because like I'm making shit up. Well, no, I do have to do research, but it's a fantasy world that right now exists kind of as an alternate reality to the world we live in now. And that's just more of like it's more of a guideline than an actual rule. I almost took, when I was doing formatting, when I formatted the book, it actually says that it takes place in Ontario. I almost cut that completely, so that way it could be a generic contemporary area X. But since I'm also writing in Canadian English, Mars is just like, see, if you keep it in Canada, right, all the Canadian isms make sense for like all the different way I'm spelling and stuff like that. So I'm just like, okay, but it still doesn't have to be. It's our history, because it's not historical fiction. So I had to research like the type of town that I wanted to be in. It's not a real. It's like how Stephen King, everything takes place in Maine. So I've been like getting away with, like, I've had to research, but I don't think I would have had to research nearly as much as if I was writing historical fiction. Because I feel like that is writing historical fiction. I feel like there is a level of just accuracy that is required that I'm like, no, thank you. Scared muchly. Oh, we have to be there at 6:15 as well, but work doesn't start before 6:30. That's fair. And we open at 8. Gotcha. That sounds pretty standard, I think. It's like hubby. He works at a grocery store right now. And his shift starts at 6. They open at 7 or 8, I think. But he has to leave at like 5, something like that. I'm so glad I don't have to leave that early because I used to do that and I hated it. Like, I used to work at a 24-hour Tim Hortons where my shift was 6 to 2. No, 5 to 1. My shift was 5 to 1 and I hated it. I have so much respect for historical fiction writers. It couldn't be me. 100%. 100%. I like my non-existent hat goes off to those who write historical fiction because it's nifty, it's cool, but no, like, yeah. Anywho. I don't think we're gonna sprint again. I think we're just kind of winding down now. So I'm gonna close the sprint tab. As far as things to talk about, announcements and stuff and things. As um as I have probably hyped up a lot, maybe possibly. The title reveal is happening September 1st. And then with that, the cover reveal is going to happen on or around September 12th. Yes. I'm being a little, like, the title reveal is happening on the 1st. Done. But the cover reveal and pre-order part of it should be I say around the 12th, only because there's still some things I have to finalize before I can really actually give an actual date. And then after the 12th, then by the time the cover reveal comes out, then we'll have a date to when the book will launch. And that's that. Again, there will be no Monday stream. I'm not streaming Mondays in September because I am working the first few weeks in September, and I'm just like, you know what, I'll just take the other 2 off myself too. So we'll be coming back for video game streams in October. I might change my mind, especially with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 coming out. I might stream in the later half of September. We'll see how I feel. My Vampire Diary fanfic turned original story will have lots of historical research. I love that for you. And I'm with Nina. Good luck, my friend. I can research the shit out of something unrelated, but the moment it's necessary, I'm like, no more interested. I'm no more. I mean, I feel like that's a mood. Honestly. Like, the amount, the length of time that I was researching different types of swords for one scene because I wanted it to look very, very, very specific. And then all of a sudden, I know a lot of the swords now. And it's fun. Since I lack the research resources, I have it play in the States and I let it play in Europe. I mean, mood. If I ever write this dream idea, I will just set it in Europe or maybe even Austria. There you go. That's how you get around that's how you get around that. Yeah. Real. Yay. All right. Whew. I think we have come to the end of our time. I'll be back next Saturday, right? Yes. Sorry, doing things. Yeah, next Saturday is the 6th. Woohoo! Next Saturday is the 6th. I will be here, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Man, looking at these. So the 22nd and the 29th of September, I might stream Mondays. I think that's what I'm thinking. But that's TBD. I need to send you that one video by I love Elizabeth Wheatley. She only had one scene with the sheep video, the ruing sheep. Oh my god. Yes. I know exactly what video you're talking about because I watched it too. And I'm like, that's me. I have done that because I wanted to know if there was this one particular thing that could be a thing. I don't even remember what it was, but I remember the hyperfixation of it. I love it. I love it so much. It's all it started with sheep shears. Oh my god. Yeah, she even wrote a professor that specializes in that topic, and now she has a book about livestock in Anglo-Saxon time and is obsessed with sheep. Yeah, Nina, yeah, it is a stream of consciousness excitement. Like, I just learned something. This is super crazy. I love her videos. I love her shorts. I am yeah, no, I've been watching a lot of her content actually. Her Book Goblin stuff fucking kills me. I love it. I love all the Book Goblin stuff. Yeah. I had a thought it abandoned me. That wasn't very nice. We're gonna do. So I'll see you guys in keep an eye out on here on the channel because I'll be posting a short as well. Basically I'll just post the TikTok, the Instagram, and YouTube all at once, probably. So on Monday, I don't know when on Monday. Part of me is like, do I want to stream on Monday because it's a holiday? I'm like, no, I do not. So watch me then get obsessed with sheep. Wait, I know who you're talking about. The Book Goblin stuff is 10 out of 10, but did not know about the sheep. Yes, Book Goblin, just they're a vibe. I love it. By the way, it's kind of funny to suddenly switch to German in the message. Confused? Huh? You're confusing the bat. And I'm like mostly human today. I decided I didn't really feel like putting my fangs in my face. Yeah. Anywho. That's it. That's all. We're closing the curtain now. Okay. Oh. Okay. Got it. Not even gonna try to say it. So until next time, I love and appreciate every single one of you. We'll see you guys in the next video, stream, reel, wherever the hell it is you find me next. And keep it on social media for Monday. At some point during the day. I still don't know when I'm posting it. But until then, Bye, guys.